Hello everyone, I'm Joel, your host for Talking Trends, where we explore real estate trends and other things that are happening in the luxury world here in the greater Sarasota area. And again, something to announce today, it is now Joel Schemmel with the Schemmel Soda Group at Douglas Elliman Real Estate. Very excited, big move this week, lots of moving parts. And I actually have the managing broker for Douglas Elliman Sarasota here, Andrew Greenwell. Andrew, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. So before we maybe explore the whole transition, tell us a little bit about your background.
Short and sweet. I mean, I'm born and raised in Sarasota, third generation actually. Went out west to California, did a little show called $1 Million Listing. After that, decided I really wanted to come home and came back. And as with you, I was with Sotheby's for 11 years. You were longer than I were, 10 years. But made a switch a few months ago and thrilled to have you now with us.
Yeah, awesome. I love it. And I think, obviously we have that background with Sotheby's. I was there for 20 years and made the transition this week. I think it'd be interesting for a lot of the people that watch the show to kind of explore this transition. And usually I'm the one who does the interviewing, but I'm going to actually switch it to you today.
Yeah, it's been a big week for you. You're still standing up, so it's good.
Yes,
you're breathing, and we got a lot of big week. We're on day 4, I think. So
I know this weekend I'm gonna crack.
Yes, you can call me I'll come for preview. But no, I mean it's been a big week. So I know why I moved to Elliman, but why for you? Because we came from the same company. We both thought we would die there, right? And so why the switch?
I mean, there's so many factors that went into the transition and my decision to move, and again, it's exciting because my whole team, has super energy with the move. And I love Sotheby's. I love the brand, of course, and I think it's a great brand. But for me, there were some pieces missing for me. I think particularly this more boutique feel to everything, just a better environment for work, if that makes it true. Everybody having the same goals.
So obviously, I've been with you every single day for this whole transition and ride. So tell us what this means for your client for the Schemmel Soda Group.
And it's been fun, right? So I've got to have those 50 discussions over the last 5 days.
A lot of phone calls.
And again, I love it because I think what it is we have everything we had before at Douglas Elliman, right? All the same marketing exposure, all those things that doesn't change. We have that same, dramatic coverage, but I think Douglas Elliman adds another whole level to things. And I love the fact that I think it's one of the few brokerages that are really investing in Sarasota, and they want to see Sarasota be kind of the center place of the Gulf Coast of Florida from a real estate perspective.
No, I mean, it's a big switch. I mean, the whole town's talking about it. So what does this look like for the team? Is the team the same? I mean, is there changes? I mean, what should people expect?
Yeah, and I think we did not take this lightly, this decision to move forward. Obviously, it was months of looking at it, researching it, the roller coaster ride of decisions and getting there. But I'm excited because the team has not changed. So obviously, Donna Soda, my business partner, Schemmel Soda Group, the queen of Lakewood Ranch, continues on just under the Douglas Elliman name, again, with more resources than she had before. Obviously, Sharon and I focusing on the Sarasota market again. Whole team came over. Pretty much all of our clients have come over now. So again, team is up and running and stronger than before.
I mean, Sarasota, let's talk about it for a minute. It's insane. In the 1980s, when I was growing up here, we had a joke in August, you could lay down in the middle of 41 Tamiami Trail and not get hit by a car. COVID, Sarasota's been discovered. Let's talk about that. The luxury market, what does that mean in the last 5 years? And what does it mean with Douglas Elliman and what your affiliation with that?
And I think that was really part of the decision too, is obviously we've seen a fundamental shift. I think maybe COVID was the catalyst. We had truly normally Midwestern roots. That's the people that came here. But during COVID, obviously the Northeast engaged much more. I think obviously just Sarasota's grown up too, right? Direct flights to New York multiple times a day. We've been discovered by New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut, and the East Coast of Florida, where Douglas Elliman is so strong. And again, that just plays into our strategy to really leverage that position in those markets for Sarasota.
And now day to day, I mean, you have a beautiful new office right on Main Street. People can walk by you. I mean, you have no privacy anymore. There's a floor to ceiling window and you right smack dab across from Selva Grill and Classico, which is here. So what does the day-to-day look like moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, it's beautiful, right? I have to say, I think the most beautiful brokerage office in Sarasota.
100%.
And of course, love the position we're in. And yeah, I may find myself getting distracted occasionally by beautiful people walking by. But that's part of it. And again, I think there's just good energy there. I love the location. I love how it fits into the network of other brokers in town. It's also been really energizing, the support I've received from all of the brokerage community in Sarasota. So, all things pointing forward.
So we're dead hurricane season. It's been a stressful year for all of us. I mean, tell us about the snapshot of Sarasota market.
Yeah, and I think again, it's a very dynamic year. I think we came into the year, the market was very stagnant, kind of just on hold. I've felt in the second quarter we picked up a little bit of momentum, and even though inventory is up from year to year, we've actually seen the trend in inventory start to decline. So usually that means we're got some power in the market. I think for our team it's been great. Especially the ultra luxury market was very quiet the first quarter, but we've been very fortunate. We closed on a $10 million house this week. 2 weeks ago, a $9 million property on Longboat. We've negotiated several other deals lately. So again, I feel especially in that luxury market, it's engaged. And I think it's for all the right reasons, right? I think we had a little chaos at the beginning of the year that we're getting used to. Equity markets are up, certainly anticipating an interest rate drop as the year continues. So I think everybody's feeling comfortable in that life goes on. If you want to buy real estate, buy it. It's probably one of the best times to do it.
Yeah, and we're obviously all hoping for a very quiet summer weather-wise.
Exactly.
But bottom line, it's a new day. It's a new team. We're thrilled to have you. And so looking forward to many futures together.
And I love it. And again, I kudos to you, Andrew, for all your patience during the process.
Of course.
Like I said, it was not an easy.
It's not my husband, apparently.
but again, Douglas Elliman did an amazing job in making it all come together. The team is really interesting, and I'm throwing it out there to all the agents in town. I mean, it's such an amazing process.
It is amazing because people don't know this. We're a 114-year-old company, and we've maintained the highest average price nationally. And I think Sarasota, like I said, has been discovered, and we're focusing a lot on this market and investing a lot into it. And obviously with you coming on board, this is a huge investment and opportunity for all of us. And we're looking forward to what the future brings.
Awesome. I love it. And again, I just have to comment because again, as part of, one of the things that brought us over, I think is obviously you recognize the successes we've had historically. But I think part of the whole team is, it can be better, right? You can focus your business, you can grow your business, we will support you. And I think that was the biggest catalyst.
And it's funny you say that because I came born and raised here, my mom born and raised here. I left to go to the West Coast for 17 years, came back because I missed home. And it was astonishing to me that when I came back that nothing had changed brokerage-wise. The same good, respectable people with great companies, but they didn't change in 17 years. They were all the same. And this town deserves something better. They deserve a better culture, a better energy, a better marketing, better everything. And that's what we're trying to do.
I love it. And again, I think you hit one of my hot points, energy.
Yeah.
We need more energy in this market and more innovation and dynamics.
Yeah. Everyone's kind of complacent a little bit. I mean,
exactly.
Yeah. So it's a new day for Sarasota.
Yeah. Love it.
We're excited to have you.
Great. Thank you very much.
So, like I said, being born and raised here, we haven't had a direct hit, I think, since 1962 or 3. And so, it's been, last year, let's be honest, it was a little nuts. If we have a quiet summer, which we're all fingers crossed we do, where do you see the market come the fall?
Yeah. I mean, it's a great question. I think we're all kind of, looking at it, but I think the reality, right, is that's part of a little bit of the quietness of the market this year so far. Everybody's kind of, remembers the storms from last year. But I think if we get through this hurricane season, this storm season unscathed, I think the market changes significantly. And I think we're going to see some serious momentum
Right. You know, it's funny because COVID built that pipeline up in 21, 22, and then the pipeline got completed, but now we have this opposite pipeline, right? So now everyone's on hold waiting to see what happens. So where does that go come November, December?
And I think, you know, not just the storms, but just what you said, I think people have just been on hold, right? They haven't changed their mind. They haven't decided they don't want to be in Sarasota. They've just decided what's the right time, right? And I think we get through this season without any storms. I think all of a sudden people are like, you know, life goes on. I want to enjoy life. I want a house in Sarasota.
It's so funny. I was having lunch 2 days ago with a somewhat famous person in town. And I said, why'd you choose Sarasota? He goes, Sarasota is the only place in Florida that's palatable. Oh, I was like, that made me feel good that, you know, we do have a little hidden secret that's not so anymore.
And I love it. And again, that's, you know, the move to Douglas Elliman, part of that's energy is I know Douglas Elliman, you know, foresees Sarasota as being, you know, a burgeoning part of the Gulf Coast real estate market.
Yeah, better buy now before.
Exactly, buy now.
If you can't afford to buy over. So.
Prices will only go up in the long term. So Andrew, obviously it's great to have you on the show today. Love to talk about the transition. Love to talk about Douglas Elliman.
Yeah.
And we
got some work to do, you know.
Yeah.
It's run day 4, so yeah, it's a little crazy.
Exactly. The road ahead is beautiful though. So
we're through the thick of it.
Exactly. Thank you again for joining us on Talking Trends. Till next time, everybody. See you then.